my fabulous Foxy Tunes. Wow, my voice is raspy. Hi guys, I missed you. I am here today with Bryan, who got second place at the Big 3 Locals. Be excited! Yeah, great job. Sorry, that was my fault. Great job, team. Bryan got second place today playing, you know, what did you play? What is the best deck?
The actual best deck in the entire game right now. It's Zombie, Punk, Adventure, everything deck.
You played your absolute mind off today. And what did you win? Show the spoils of war.
I got 10 OTS packs.
For second place?
I got an entire box of Dice.
That's insane.
So we'll open these in a little bit, maybe, and see how that goes. But
amazing. Shout out, sorry, really, no, sorry,
go for it. Shout out
to our amazing product sponsor, Big 3 Deals. Okay, they're back there, I swear. Hi, Cam. Shout out to them for hosting this amazing locals tonight. Shout out to Tops. We're gonna let Bryan get right into the goo. He will not be showing the side deck because he might play this at Nationals.
Definitely.
But with that being said, make sure you guys are subscribed, hit the notification bell, like the video, and comment some congratulations for Bry Guy. He has been playing his butt off and he only lost to first place. So with that being said, Bry Guy.
Which was Mystic Mine, by the way. Like, it's Sky Striker Mystic Mine.
Oh my, for the love of God, it's 2022. Anyway, we love you. Talk.
Facts. All right, so starting off, we are playing the best card in the deck, which is Unizombie. We're only playing one copy of this because this deck is literally just Fiber Turbo. And for what it's worth, everyone keeps asking in the comment section of every other video, what happens if Needle Viper gets hit? Honestly, the real answer is it depends. Like, do they hit Chaos Ruler? Do they hit the Punk engine? Do they hit the Adventure engine? Honestly, I don't think Needle Viper getting hit actually does anything to this deck because there's a ton of other support coming out. So Unizombie, really good. It's a level 3 tuner. It sends from deck to grave. Obviously, you can't activate that effect off of Fiber, but it doesn't matter. We play the Gozuki. This card is actually like kind of a utility card. It can come out of the deck all the time. It is a Foolish Burial that is not a tuner. And the reason that this deck is better than every other single deck in the format is because we are playing triple copies of Mizuki. This card is not a once per turn. When Zombie World is face up on the field, by God, you need to play Zombie World in this deck. If you're not playing Zombie World, you're not playing this deck correctly. Mizuki is so broken. It literally is reborn 3 times. Like, this card is ridiculous. 3 Mizuki, absolutely mandatory.
For anyone who's absolutely brand new, Zombies is Bryan's best deck, favorite deck. If you love zombies, please stay here. Subscribe.
This deck is wild. So the other copy, your Foolish Burial, because you just play a billion of them, is the one copy of Ching-Chi, the Spirit Owl. This card, when it is banished, it banishes another zombie monster, and then it can send any zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. And then it puts itself on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field, which is great because you can literally just like loop this card every other turn. Every resource that you need, you can get access to it. And then cards that we're typically sending, if it's not Mizuki, it's the one copy of Plague Spreader because it's a level 2 tuner that brings itself back. The one copy of Necroworld Banshee. This card is absolutely mandatory. Double copies of Zombie World, absolutely mandatory. Once again, if you are not playing Zombie World in this deck, you are not playing it correctly. Every deck right now it has Dark Ruler in the side deck and the main deck. This deck beats Droplet because of Zombie World. This deck beats Dark Ruler because of Zombie World. This is the best card in the absolute deck. Like, if you're not playing this card, just don't play this deck. Just play the other worst version with the retro stuff. It's fine. That's it for the zombies. We are not playing. I'm sorry.
Subtle shade toward every other combo deck.
I'm gonna just tell it how it is.
We just really respect zombies in this house, team. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are not playing Doom King because Doom King, great card, break. Unfortunately, you don't want to draw level 8. That does nothing for you in your hand, and half the time your board is full, so you have no room for it.
And frankly, there's just other more broken cards to be playing.
Speaking of level 8s that are broken, we're playing the triple copies of Foxy Tune. This card is absolutely broken. Not only does it get you into your Punk engine, but it just gets you a free tuner half the time. You don't even need to access, you know, your Punk line because there's so many other routes to get to your Chaos Ruler. There's so many other routes to get to any of your other synchro plays. You just need a tuner, which is why we're playing double copies of Xeamine. Wow. I tried cutting this card to 1. That was like my discussion with everyone else that I talked to in our like little testing group. So shout out to Garrett, shout out to Kobe. I think this card is mandatory at 2, just because once you have other Foxy Tunes, they're just dead. Turns 2, 3, whatever. This card right here, absolutely broken. It just special summons any of these back. If you need a tuner, you get it. If you need a level 8 to make your zombie vampire. Yeah, sorry. You literally get anything and everything you need. Level 5 also, which is really cute because when this card is face up on the field, you can bring it back and you can just get access to like your level 2 tuners to make Shooting Visor. You can get access to your level 3 tuners. You can make, you know, Chaos Ruler. There's just so much you can do with this card. It's absolutely insane utility. And then this card, we gotta talk about this card.
I was like, oh my God,
I don't,
no way.
I don't know why this card ever came to 3.
Konami, ban E-Telly, please.
Don't ban E-Telly, please.
No, ban it.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've had enough.
I legitimately think that like if you ban Scythe, this deck just is like it does what all the other decks do. I think Italia is fine to stay at 3. I actually think that Needle Fiber is fine to stay at 3. I really do think Scythe is the actual problem in this deck. Like, Scythe is just ridiculous. And then being able to do it in the draw phase of your opponent's turn is it's just unfair. Like, being able to like Dagda it, you can Dark Ruler, but like that's why this deck is better, because
I
you
love
can do
this
it
format.
in your draw phase.
It's so much fun.
So this is my punk ratio. It's kind of obvious.
Great job.
And then I think what everyone else
Oh man, all right, lay it on me. Just put it all out there.
Everyone else is not playing this, and I think that, like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think this engine is just insane. You need to play these.
Well, yeah, it's kind of good.
Literally just like the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Like this just getting a free negate, getting a free level 3 extender, getting, oh, sorry, there he is, the level 7. Like, it's just like, sometimes you use these as combo pieces. Like, if you have a Xyamine that you can't activate because you activated right and you drew one of these, this is a 3, Xyamine's a 3, you can make a level 6 synchro in your extra deck. I just think that this deck has so much more utility than every other deck out there. And
I think it's more versatile,
It really does. It does so much. And like, the cool part, the really cool part, all right, I did this twice today, which is just absolutely broken. You use the Griffin Rider or whatever, or if you have to like use the Griffin Rider as like a combo piece, as like a 7 plus a 1, and you hit your Banshee to activate Zombie World. Reborns every zombie in your graveyard. Anything you want, you can literally bring this dude back. It's so freaking stupid. It's so good. So just such utility with these cards. They do anything and everything you could ever ask a Yu-Gi-Oh card to do.
Alrighty.
And then I guess you're playing like the 4th copy of Enchantress.
Yeah.
This is the best. I think this card is literally ban worthy.
I mean, also your entire deck extends off of that.
Yeah, I think this card is ban worthy. Like, this card literally gets you anything and everything.
There. Let's okay.
I'm not saying it needs to be banned, but like it is like this can send your Spirit out. It can send your Bazookies. It can send your Water Enchantress. The other packages that you could send here. Please ban this card. I literally just don't think this card needs to be in Yu-Gi-Oh. It can send this broken card.
I hate her.
Also don't know why this card actually should, like, legitimately this card should be banned.
So
like, this card should actually just be super hyper duper banned. Like, this card is super
whack.
And then 1 copy of Jet. And then the one thing that I am doing in my build that no one else is doing, which I think is 1,000,000,000% correct, is double copies of Nessie and the 1 copy of Jackalope.
Zone.
A lot of people are subbing this for Ash, which isn't wrong. I think Ash is totally fine. But if you think about the line, Nessie gets you into Jackalope, Jackalope gets you into Nessie. You are guaranteed a level 7 regardless. So you just need level 7s because we are trying to get to Chaos Ruler as soon as possible. We have the copy of our Jet Synchron, and then our going second cards. We are playing 3 copies of Valor, and then obviously just triple copies of Droplet. This card is ridiculous.
So this is different than your original zombie build. Obviously, that was like a month ago. You had time to play test it, and obviously these cards, super impactful, super good.
The reason Valor is absolutely broken in this deck is because not only is it a light that you can excavate off of your Chaos Ruler, add it to your hand, not only is it a tuner that you can excavate, or not excavate, but like push off your zombie vampire and then summon it so you get fiber access. It's also a level 1 tuner. So with your Nessie or with your Griffin Rider, you can just make Chaos Ruler, Mizuki back the Griffin Rider later on in your combo. It's just like absolutely insane. And then, like, just as I said, milling this off of freaking Chaos Ruler.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Absolutely busted. The deck is 41. I really want to play.
Hell yeah, that's Brian's magical
number. That's my favorite number for the deck building. 41 versus 41, gotta love to see it. And shout out to Austin. I think the only other card that I would try to play in this would be like a copy of Ogre. I don't know where I would fit it. I don't think the deck needs it. So
yeah, I think
fine.
you're doing okay with what it is. All right, extra deck.
Extra deck. We are playing the 1 copy of Dagda and the 1 copy of Fiber. Dagda is honestly just more of like a follow-up. I won so many games today when my opponent like triple hand trapped me, and then you can still make this line, and then you can scythe lock them, which isn't fair for what it's worth. Like, scything your opponent is never fun, but scything your opponent through 3 hand traps is just like, it shouldn't. You shouldn't be able to do that in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pretty OP.
Konami, I love y'all. You did a great job banning everything except for this. So please just take care of this card. The 1 copy of IP, the 1 copy of Unicorn, the 1 copy of Access, and the 1 copy of Appaloosa. I chose to go a little bit link heavy because Deep Barrier is still a card. Everyone is citing Deep Barrier. There's a ton of Deep Barrier out there, and when your opponent's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call Synchro," and you can't win the game now. Like, bro, I'm access coding you. It does not matter.
How did you like Appo?
Apple's actually really insane. Apple won me a match today because once I made Baron, I had to like Dark Rule the board just so I could like break it, and then I was able to set up like Griffin Rider, the Appo plus the Baron. So like you can't play through 4 negates. Like it's just he had 1 card, 2 cards to play with. So I think the additional 2 negates with Appo is just ridiculous. And sometimes if you can manage to get your Scythe Lock with the cards that we're going to show in 10 seconds, putting this on your end board is just better than leaving fiber up for no reason.
Just extra threat, yeah.
Speaking of fiber, the one copy of PG Wonder Magician. This is a card you can actually summon off fiber. You don't actually summon this card off fiber. You summon this dude, but we'll get to the 6s. This card never came up today, but it is, in theory, it's the highest rarity. That's max rarity for the card.
Alright.
So Immortal Dragon is actually literally just Shooting Riser, except it's a zombie.
No,
and
he's at 1.
He is at 1. And he's Ultra. But Immortal Dragon's actually really crazy in this deck. It's a level 6 synchro. It is, if I believe, it's generic. You can literally just send any zombie monster from your deck to your graveyard, and then it's Shooting Riser, and the effect where like it bumps the level down by whatever you send. So typically you're sending like you're making this, and then you're sending a Mizuki, and then you're bringing back the Chaos Ruler, and then because it's a level 2, you can make Baron with it. While the Mizuki in graveyard, you can Mizuki this back, and then if you're able to make this as well, the Stardust Charge Warrior dude, you literally just make Beatrice and whatever you need. Like, it's crazy. This card should be banned.
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you want to ban one card in the game that's not Scythe, you need to ban this card. This card is absolutely freaking ridiculous. This card is not fair. This card milling Mizuki, Banshee, Unizombie.
I mean, this deck just profits off of it so
this
much.
is the best deck. I don't care what you say about Dragon Link, bro. You can Dragon Link my anyways, this is literally the best deck to play this card in. Zombies, just like you just mill everything you need. And then the 10s, the Baron, this card's crazy.
Of course.
And then this card is absolutely ridiculous. This is one of our main combo pieces here. You, during your opponent's turn, quick effect special summon any zombie monster from your graveyard. So if you are able to get to the Beatrice or this guy, you can just like Chaos Ruler send these. You literally just like, you can send or mill the Scythe. You can send it off of this for free. And then you can either like special summon it in your draw phase or your opponent's draw phase with this. So you're playing around Droplet, because if they have to Droplet, typically your end board is like this, and then like the Griffin Rider. So they have to Droplet for like 4 or 5. You have no cards in hand yet, bro. Like I'm gonna have Snow in graveyard too. Like you're not playing.
Yeah.
So it beats Droplet, it beats Dark Ruler. And then, yeah, I just think this deck is literally crazy. So that's it. That's all 15, all 41. We are keeping the side deck a secret because we are probably going to be playing this
Nationals is in a week,
But shout out to Scoop, one of our amazing friends, Scoop, for the zombie token. This is my Rush
dear
Duel.
Patron, dear friend. We love the Rush Duel stuff. It's good.
Yo, check out Patreon. Check out Twitter. Check out Instagram. Check out all the socials.
Check out all the streaming. Everything's in the description box down below. Make sure you get all your sealed product from big3deals.com with the code CrushCards5 for 5% off your entire order. Shipping and tax included. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment telling Brad Guy looks extra handsome today. Congrats on second place. You're doing amazing with this deck. You're putting in work, babe. But we love you. You matter. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Wow, my voice is a mess. I love you. Bye.
See y'all. Surrounding Yahoo State, we opened the OTS pack. We pulled double Albaz, so that's literally all that matters. Maybe if you guys stick around, we will be doing a giveaway for one of these because this one's mine.
Yeah, stay tuned. Love you guys. Bye.